I was on a date once where one of his first comments was that how introverted I seemed. I was like, what? Like, where did you get that from? Because listen, my whole life, I have claimed myself to be the biggest extrovert out there. So this came to me as a shock, and I actually got offended. Like, who are you to tell me that? And I started to think about it, and I was like, I actually don't know what it means. I googled it, and oh my god, it just dawned on me that I am the biggest introvert of all times. Because it also seems like we have been told, or at least I have, from an early age, that introverts are kind of the shy ones and the people that doesn't know how to act and behave in social circles and all that stuff. And then the extroverts are the people that get success in life. They're the people who has the most friends. They're all these things, right? I think maybe extroverts has a lot more friends. Maybe, I'm not sure. If you don't know whether you're an introvert or an extrovert yet, you can ask yourself, does people drain my energy or do people charge my energy? For me, people drain my energy and I recharge when I am alone. That was like the main key for me to figure out, okay, I'm not an extrovert. But knowing this about myself changed everything, and it made me listen more to my energy and my body. Do I have the energy for this hangout? Do I want to do a 2-day road trip with you guys? Do I want to do this and that? And if my body was like, I can't do that, then I would tell them no. It's a really great thing to know about your friends as well, because you will have such a better understanding for each other. Like, you can skip frustration and irritation just by knowing, do they need a day alone, or do they need to hang out because they need to recharge their energy, or whatever it is. It can really help in any relation to know this. And I have always cared about protecting my energy. But it seems like I really first understood what that meant when I figured out that I was an introvert. So here's what I've learned. It's all about communication. Some of my extroverted friends loves to do spontaneous trips or things or coffee dates or movie nights or whatever. I do too. Sometimes, because I need to prepare myself energetically. I have to make sure that I can recharge before meeting my friends. And I'm sure in the beginning they thought that I was boring or whatnot when I told them no, but it was basically because I didn't have the energy to do a spontaneous thing. They know now that if they want to make plans with me, I would love to just know it at least a day before, because that will give me amount of time of planning and like recharging my energy and making sure that I can give them 100% when I'm actually with them. And also, when you've been hanging out with people for like over a minute and you're starting to feel exhausted, or like you feel a bit tired, or like you don't talk as much as you did in the beginning of the day or whatever, the party, just communicate that you need 5 minutes. Chill on the couch or go outside 5 minutes. Whatever that can quickly just recharge you and get space and time to process what has happened and process your own thoughts and whatnot. That can really help with longer events. And like, I'm gonna be honest, a full day of hanging out with some of my friends or even my family can leave me exhausted. But I also have people that I can hang around multiple weeks in a row and never feel tired of. And these are people that I am so close with that they know me from head to toe, you know, like they know everything. So they don't drain my energy as much because I can be myself 100% with them. But the minute that the people around you know what you need and why you need it, it will create a much bigger room inside of them for you to be you. They will understand why you are the way you are in a much better way. And it is such an advantage to have everyone know that about you. The second thing I really have learned on this journey is to listen to your energy and to your body. Oh my God, ignoring the red flickering social battery light can cause so much frustration and irritation toward the people that you're ignoring the light for. And it has nothing to do with them. It's all in you. You feel irritated because your energy is drained. You have used all your social battery. You need to go recharge somewhere. And if you don't listen to that, that can end in a conflict with the people you're ignoring your social battery for. All of a sudden it's their fault, you know, it's their fault they want to hang out more than you planned. It's their fault that you're feeling tired. It's not. It's not their fault. You can leave anytime you want. And you should if you can't show up as the best version of you. Just remember to always charge beforehand, because when you do that, you can show up and be your 100% authentical self. You can show up with so much energy and you're there for them. And I'm not sure if this is just me or if this applies to all introverts, but like, I never really want to go to those things. In my mind, I'm always like, I'm hoping something will happen so that the event will get canceled somehow. Obviously, that's the really introverted side of me talking, that just want to stay in and lay in bed. But of course, I always go if it's something I promised and said yes to. And every time I go, I am so happy that I went, because you never know who's going to be there, what connections you will form. I never regret going. And I hope that it is a continuously conflict for introverts, because otherwise I seem like a snob. But the third thing I have learned on this journey is to stay true to yourself. Me pretending to be an extrovert when I am not was the dumbest thing ever. It will rob so much from you. And yeah, like, you won't be you. I definitely learned that the hard way by saying yes to everything people asked me to and stretching myself too far for people I don't even speak with today. If I had been true to myself a long time ago, I would have saved myself so much time and effort. And when you accept that you are an introvert, it will become easier saying no. It will become easier putting yourself first before everyone else, because your number one job is to protect your own energy before anyone else. So lean into the acceptance and respect yourself enough to say no. Don't fight it. Remember, the more fight, the more frustration will build up inside of you. And when we're showing the world who we really are, we will start to connect with the right people, with the right times, with the right situation, with the right opportunities. But that will only happen when you start to show the world the real you. And I want to ask you, when did you know you were an introvert? If you enjoyed this video, guys, please like it and subscribe to my channel. I am so grateful you're here, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!